Good morning. I'm going to do a talk off on Wendy Driver today. My main discussion point for the Wendy Driver book is that Miss Driver is not assertive with the school. I believe that she is not assertive with the school due to much of her background. She is a single white female. Now she does live with her boyfriend, but she was single for quite a bit of time after her divorce and had to live with her parents. She got a job right out of high school as a secretary, very low income. She did not further her education to get a job that she could make more. Because of that, she's had to work 2 to 3 jobs, depending. I believe that things that play into the reason why she's not assertive with the school is that she is afraid of the DHS. She doesn't want to cause waves because she's afraid that her children are going to be taken away from her. That low-income people are automatically thought to be bad parents, and she doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. A little bit of her background is that religion obviously is important to them, that she sends Wendy to DCD classes or CCD classes, Catholic education classes. She would do anything for her children. She has given up things that she needs so that her children can get things for Christmas or that they can go on trips. She has given up her rides to work and walked instead, just so that her children can have things. So I think that all of that plays into why she's not assertive with the school. The effects of that, though, are not good. She's been very criticized publicly by educators that she is not assertive and that she needs to step in more. She does not follow up on new information. She just assumes that the teachers are doing their jobs, and she doesn't do a follow-up and give her opinion. Because she's not assertive, she is a little too content with how things are going at the school and feels that because she's supportive, that means that, you just do what the teachers say. She's told not to worry, so she doesn't. Because of her being maybe high school education, and she is unfamiliar with the terms in the meetings, and therefore she doesn't realize what they're saying and needs to, so just feels like, well, okay, and goes along with the flow and does not ask to clarify, and just goes along with it. Whatever the teachers say is okay. Because of her non-assertiveness, obviously Wendy fell through the cracks. She was not told that she couldn't read until she was in 4th grade. She didn't really have a teacher say to her, "Listen here, lady, you should be very mad at us because your child cannot read." She was not told about Wendy leaving special education classes and not coming back. There was no communication there. And who knows, if she was told, would she have done anything about it, because she was not very assertive. So some points that I had to say that with this reading assignment, I was appalled by the number of years that Wendy wasted, where she was misdiagnosed. And I felt like, wow, she really should have been tested for dyslexia. She didn't have problems in many of her other classes and was actually quite smart and doing very well. And that is why she fell through the cracks, because the teachers just kind of pushed her along. But why wasn't she tested for dyslexia? I feel like all of the different misdiagnoses by the school officials seemed ridiculous. Really, to say that she had a reading phobia? Does that even exist? But I also felt I was sad to hear that she felt the DHS was going to take her kids away just because she was low income. Why is it that low income automatically means you're a bad mom? That if you don't take your child to the doctor right away for a scratch that might be stitches or a twisted ankle, why does that automatically make a low-income mom feel like their kids are going to be taken away? That is just horrible. In the relevance to me, I said that this opened my eyes and really makes me think about not only parental rights, but the abuse and neglect policies as well. As an educator, I want to make sure that somebody doesn't fall through the cracks, that there is testing, that there is communication, that there is help, so that someone doesn't make it to 4th grade without being able to read or without being able to write or whatever the case may be. I also want to be not only an advocate for the child, but an advocate for the parent. I want to make sure that those parents' ideas are being met and being put out there, that I want to try and pull that information from them, because there are people out there that are quiet and don't want to ruffle feathers and just think, well, you are educated, you're the teacher, things should be your way. And that's not the way it should be. The whole family needs to be involved to make this child succeed. And I want to be able to pull that out of them as well. But I also, how do you as an educator, how will I as an educator dispel some of that idea that just because they're low income means that they're abusive to their children or neglectful? I have children. They sprain their ankles. I say, walk it off. 2 weeks later, bring them into the hospital. Guess what? It was broken. You know what? Does that make me a bad mom? Well, maybe. But you shouldn't have to go into the doctor for every scratch, every sprain, just because you think the DHS is going to take one away. And I don't know how I, as an educator, can help that. So there you have it. There's my talk off on Wendy Driver. Have a great day.